Today, I'm on Mackinac Island, and I've got this instant camera with me, and it only has the option to shoot 10 photos. And I'm gonna use those 10 photos to show you why I appreciate Mackinac Island so much. Hopefully, I can capture it all on film. Let's go. I had all the confidence in the world in my first photo, and then I went to go take the photo and I didn't know if it worked or not. So I have 9 more to capture this thing perfectly. I never realized how much I rely on just being able to snap as many photos as I want to. This makes me nervous now that I only have 9 more opportunities to get this right. We started our hike today relatively early, and look at this. This is perfect for photography. We've got some morning fog, and it just helps make all the photos look a little bit more like moody and a little bit more epic, if you ask me. Those 207 steps got me. You have a 20-mile hike coming up in just 2 weeks.
Yes.
What are some of the things that you've learned as you've been doing the research to get ready for your hike?
Get the right shoes, for sure. The right socks are just as important, I think. And don't overpack your backpack if you're bringing one. I tend to overpack for everything in life, so keeping it light is going to probably make it more enjoyable the longer you go. I'm really enjoying the quiet of this part of the island. I think a lot of people think of Mackinac as the really fun, bustling downtown with the horse carriages and tourists and just a lot of action, but there's also quiet on the island, and I'm really enjoying that part of it.
Typically when I'm hiking, I don't always rely on a novelty map like this to get me around, but when you're hiking here on the island, it actually does a pretty darn good job of keeping you in the right spot. Leslie Avenue. From this angle right here, that looks like an elephant head. There's its eye, it looks like the tusk, and then it looks like its nose is going down into the ground. All right, I'm gonna let you do something that I typically do, where you read the sign like you know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Listen up, everyone. I know what I'm talking about. Sugarloaf stands 75 feet above the surrounding land and is the largest of Mackinac Island's many limestone stacks. It was originally connected to the high cliffs directly behind you. More than 11,000 years ago, the erosive power of the ancient Lake Algonquin washed the softer material around Sugarloaf and created this isolated stack. The small cave is in the north face and near the level of the highest shoreline.
See, you knew what you were talking about. Every single movie where there's a big battle takes place around a fort, and there's always a lot of like smoke and fog. And I've wanted to get to one of these forts when it was like that for the longest time. I finally accomplished it. It's time to take a photo that I've wanted to get for a long time. Hopefully this camera can keep up with what I'm trying to do. Just imagine how intimidating it would be if you walked up to that thing. You're just walking through the woods, and then you see that, and then someone says, "Hey, who are you?" I'd want to be on that side of the fence. This is my favorite one so far.
So I just hit 10,000 steps. We just heard the noon siren, so I'd say that's pretty good. We're just shy of 4 miles into our adventure, so feeling good with all of this.
Spring is my favorite time to hike. It's a little bit cooler, a little bit less humidity. The part that I really like is that you can see farther into the woods. So So I've hiked these trails before and I'm seeing big trees and different formations and stuff that I haven't seen before because it was all covered with leaves. What I'm saying is it's not the parts that people think about when they think about Mackinac Island. But for me personally, it's my favorite parts of the island. I love spending time out here and then having the option to go downtown and grabbing something good to eat. There, a little bit of the flowers and the stuff on the island. According to marine traffic, the Stewart J Cort should be coming through the pass in about 15 minutes. So if I have enough time, I think I can get up to the overlook and get a shot that I've been looking for a little while now. And this will be the first time I've seen the Stewart J Cort this year. I'm trying to get to the spot so I can get the photo. Oh no, okay, try again. All right, let's see how this one turns out. This will soon be that, but I think I captured it. The main street of Mackinac Island with the Stewart J Cort in the background. That one's a cool one for me to get. If you're into the Great Lakes shipping and marine traffic and all that kind of stuff, the way that you can see the ships come through this pass right here, past both of the lighthouses, is so cool. And I know it makes sense because this is an island, but it's a special island because of how much history rides past this place every single day.
Now I've hit my active minutes for the week. Feels good to get your heart pumping.